Thank you, Sandra. Sorry, my bad. All right, guys. So regular reading, just like normal. Subscriber energy. I am going to need you to turn the volume down. So I started out with your energy and then your person's energy. We have happy family and caring connection coming out. It was 4 and 14, so the 4s definitely stuck out to me. Sandra, let me know if you can hear me okay. Is it okay now? I apologize, guys. Happens every time, never fails. And we're all in here with everything muted, so we don't know. All right. So I feel like you're very focused on your family, and the other person is very focused on some sort of new relationship. Definitely could be a relationship with you if this is a new relationship that you're in. But caring connection is really specific in this deck. It speaks about these two people who meet, and most of the time it's in a work environment where there's some sort of teamwork going on. And if at first these people are just friends, and the connection just becomes very strong very quickly. So really specific energy with that card right there. All right, let's look at the current bridging energy. Hi, Miss Tina. Hi, Charity. I'm glad you guys found it okay. We're totally streaming in a whole bunch of different places, but not Facebook today. We shared to Facebook, so I hope everyone's able to see. All right, guys, let's look at the current bridging energy between you and your person. So we have anxiety coming out. It's number 18. Look at that, guys. 4, 14, and 18. So number synchronicities are probably going to be throughout the whole reading. 4s are union, guys. And 8 is, of course, the number that represents, what's the word? Infinity. So very interesting that 4s and 8s coming out. But anxiety says that there's this storm outside this window, and you don't really know if the storm is coming or going, hence why it's called anxiety, right? But it is the bridging energy, so that means that both people are definitely feeling the anxiety. Something's happened between these two people, and they're not sure if it's over or not, is what I'm sensing. All right, so now I'm going to pull the Heal Yourself reading cards. And we're going to look at the current head, heart, and higher self space for you first. This will tell us what is it that you're currently thinking about? What are you currently feeling? And what is your higher self currently teaching you? Let's start with the headspace. We have Have Faith, number 22, coming out. This card's been coming out a lot for me lately. I feel like right now we're in that energy right after the holidays, January. I was actually listening to the Bell Let's Talk hashtag thing that's going around. It's trending. It's very much about mental health support. So very interesting that the Have Faith card keeps coming out, because we are in this energy right after these holidays where things kind of slow down and die down. Here in the United States, it's cold, it's winter, everything's gray. So it kind of gives you that, not necessarily losing hope, but like the energy just becomes lower. So I definitely feel like Spirit is trying to pick up your faith, like telling you don't lose hope. And it's number 22. So what did I say about the number synchronicities? All right. Let's look and see what you're currently feeling in the heart space. So we have the home card, number 35, coming out. So the home card is really specific in this deck. The Heal Yourself reading cards. This specific card says that this person could very much be trying to recreate something. All right, let's look and see what your higher self is currently teaching you. We have How Teachable Are You? So definitely getting taught some sort of spiritual lesson. All right, let's put those aside and we'll clarify. Let's use the Llewellyn Tarot. Let's see why you're thinking about Why you have faith in the headspace. So we have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is always confusion. Seven of Cups is also that the grass is not greener on the other side. I just heard that. That could be for somebody. But there's a lot of confusion. It's very possible that you feel like either you have no options and Spirit saying, have faith. These options are here. You're just not seeing them clearly. But if you feel like you have a lot of options, then Spirit could just be saying there's some sort of confusion here, and Spirit saying, have faith that you'll make the right decision. Five of Pentacles comes out. Five of Pentacles says somebody wants to come back home. It's very possible that you're thinking about this. You want someone to come back. And we have the Magician. So the Magician, strong Cancer. Is it Cancer? Virgo. The Magician is Mercury. And Mercury is retrograde. Interesting. This is about bringing something from the 5D down to the 3D. It's about making something physically real. As above, so below. Weird I said Cancer, though. Interesting. All right, let's look at the home card in the heart space. What is it that you're trying to recreate? So we have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, someone working together. What did I say about this card over here when we started? I was probably on mute. But caring connection, it's where they're working together. Knight of Pentacles, lifetime after lifetime. So definitely giving me like twin flame. Knight of Pentacles is also about a long-term journey. And the Three of Cups is soul tribe. So I feel like the subscriber that I'm speaking to is definitely trying to recreate the union with their twin. Definitely twin flame energy. The Three of Pentacles, teamwork. The Knight of Pentacles, lifetime after lifetime. And the Three of Cups, your soul tribe. And the home card, trying to recreate something. All right, how teachable are you? What is your higher self trying to teach you right now? So we have the Knight of Swords, taking a message of clarity, some sort of communication. Swords are communication. King of Cups, my twin flame clue card. So most likely this is going to be divine feminine, and your higher self is definitely teaching you how to set your person free. Remember, the Knight of Swords, I always say, is like my breakup card. It's like he's bringing a message of that you're free. You're free to go do whatever it is that you want to go do. And the horned one comes out as the devil. The devil is Capricorn energy, but I think this is just you breaking the unhealthy cycle, the expectations, the things that happen when you don't get your way is what I'm getting. The horned one in this particular deck, the Llewellyn deck, he's very old, withered. He's been beaten. Notice there's two people are not bound. The wolf is still here, so Spirit is definitely saying, don't, just keep your eye out. But I do feel like this is you're learning how to release the expectation. All right. So now let's go look at your person's head, heart, and higher self. All right, so let's see. What is your person thinking about right now? So we have pay attention to the signs. So your person is seeing a lot of signs, and it definitely could be creeping them out. This card always gives me like a creepy vibe. She's like in this cemetery. It looks like those New Orleans. You know how in New Orleans they bury their dead above ground in those mausoleum things. She's walking around that type of cemetery. So I feel like your person is definitely experiencing some sort of spiritual situation. It could be just the number synchronicities because we're seeing them everywhere. Definitely freaking them out, though. It's like they don't understand. Heart space, we have selling out. So far, your person has 1 and 1, 0, 10. Let's look at the higher self. What is the higher self teaching your person? Wow. 23, patience comes out. Okay, so selling out in the heart space, your person feels like they've missed out on something. They feel like they've been gypped, like they got a bad deal or something like that. Patience coming out in the higher self. I feel like your person definitely could be learning about divine timing because the patience card, again, it's what your higher self is trying to teach you currently. So I do feel like your person is learning. Well, I feel like they're learning that they don't always get their way. All right. So let's clarify with Rider-Waite. I did just see the Hanged Man. So your person could definitely be feeling stuck, not able to move forward, not able to move back. Well, we can't ever move back, but it really stinks when you feel like you can't move forward. All right, let's look at, pay attention to the signs. What are the signs that your person is seeing? The Magician. So the Magician kind of just gives me like that witchy, manifestation thing. It's very possible that your person thinks that you're doing this. That's an issue a lot of times. But I'm also just getting that like they see it as spiritual magic, that type of situation. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, it is very possible that they think you're doing it. And the 3 of Wands. I do feel like they feel like something's coming. Definitely. And the 9 of Pentacles could definitely be about their own confidence also. 3 of Wands is like your ships are almost here, like they're on the way. But mind you, I used the Rider-Waite today, not the Gilded Tarot. And it's those little black dots out in that sand ocean. So whatever is coming is definitely off in the future. Let's look at selling out. I definitely feel like your person it feels like they just got gypped, like they didn't get they got the raw deal. It's almost like the 6 of Pentacles, where I talked about how if you look at the 6 of Pentacles, it's about generosity and receiving assistance, but one person always has their hand out and the person is always dropping the coin in one hand. There's always another person who's like, hey, what about me over here? So I'm definitely getting that type of energy there. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is usually divine feminine. Look, we have King of Cups over here, Queen of Cups over here. So I'm definitely talking to divine feminine, and your person is definitely going to be divine masculine. Queen of Cups is unconditional love. Your person feels like they're not going to be able to receive this, or they're not getting this. We have the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about resting, thinking things over, pause and reset. But it's like I heard, there's that 6 of Pentacles. All right. So I heard, like I give up. You know what I mean? So I definitely kind of get that feeling like this person feels like they're not getting what they want. There's that 6 of Pentacles. I was just made this whole thing talked about how you see how the person is only getting the one person, but the other guy still has his hand out like, hey, what about me? So the 4 of Swords is a pause and reset. It is stop and look at things. It is about healing. But right now, this particular person, this energy is saying, like, just forget it. I give up. I can't have this. No one's helping me. So I just lay my swords down and quit. Not necessarily saying that they actually quit, but that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from the person. All right, let's look at patience in the higher self space. Definitely learning about divine timing. The Hierophant is very spiritual. It is about making things official. I feel like that's just what your person is wanting. It's very possible that the higher self is teaching your person how to do this. The Hierophant is also about bringing from the 5D down to the 3D. Queen of Pentacles, new resources. And the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is about healthy boundaries and competition. I feel like it's like your person has to fight for this. This isn't something that's just going to be handed over. Interesting. So strong Taurus energy, strong Virgo energy. And then, of course, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces sticking out strongly. All right, so let's go to messages from your person next. AC says it fits. Is that Miss L? Is Miss L here? Hi, Miss L. Uh-oh. Role model says, hey, is this the collective? So role model, this is a subscriber energy. So it's very possible if you have subscribed to the channel, it definitely could be yours. It definitely could be just for one person, but it could also be collective. We usually find out at the end. All right. So messages from your person. Guys, these are messages that they could have already told you, been spoken in the 3D. Definitely could be messages that have been spoken in the 5D. Definitely could be messages that they want to say but don't have the courage to say. And definitely could be messages from their higher self to you. So we have, you are my light. I like that one. Missing you. So your person's definitely missing you. I'm just as upset as you are about this. Interesting. I'm still here cheering you on. Don't quit now. This has been coming out a lot for me in the Etsy shop readings. I feel like the two people, that's very normal, right? In a twin journey, that's kind of what it is. It's like a spiritual cheerleader, right? So I do feel like the people are definitely still cheering each other on. Definitely could be some physical separation. I always dream about you. I love when the dream cards come out because, guys, check the description box in the YouTube videos and check out my interpreted guided dream journals. Will help you interpret your dreams. It asks you specific questions and very much will help you figure out what the messages are trying to tell you. The links for those are in the description box. But your person is definitely dreaming about you. The intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. So interesting to see that. It scares me sometimes because there is a lot of anxiety. Your person did get this magician up here. It's their thinking, and it landed right next to pay attention to the signs. So yeah, I can definitely see how it could kind of creep them out a little bit. All right, so let's use the light seers. And let's clarify these just a little. So you are my light is pretty interesting. Again, if you're on the twin journey, definitely you do use your light to shine for your counterpart. So super interesting that particular card came out. We have Six of Swords. So there's that separation. I kind of did pick that up. I do feel like your person, it feels like they've been guided to go somewhere else. So I know that the Six of Swords means that you're taking yourself to calmer waters. You're leaving some sort of chaotic situation where you feel like things are out of control and you're taking somewhere where things are calmer and easier. And I get that. But the Six of Swords is also a guide. It's like you're being guided to do this. So I feel like your person, you are my light. If you're on the twin journey, I just said that, like it's very much what we do for each other. You shine your light for your counterpart. So super interesting that Six of Swords comes out. Let's look at missing you. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about balance. Yeah, so I do feel like there's been a long separation. I do see the stairs. The Hierophant can very much be about ascending, awakening, spirituality. So it's very possible that the separation happened at the very beginning of this. So many times, again, I'm going to go back to the twin journey. When you have the runner and chaser situation, many times that happens at the beginning. I'm just as upset about this as you are. So that kind of makes sense because if there has been some sort of spiritual awakening and then there's a separation or a running or chasing phase, yeah, both parties would definitely be upset. We have the Death and Rebirth card coming out. So definitely could be saying that there's an ending coming to this. It's like whoever this person is, whoever's running, chasing, it's like this person realizes that it's not getting them anywhere and it's time to end that situation so that something new can be born. Let's look at I'm still here cheering you on. Don't quit now. My question with this card is, why does this person think that you're going to quit? So we have the Fool. The Fool is about taking the leap of faith. So I feel like the person I'm talking to could be feeling stuck, might be fearful to move forward. Look at the anxiety card as the bridging energy. Let's look at I always dream about you. Wow, 2 cards come out. The World, I do feel like it's just some sort of completion. It's some sort of cycle. It's like, it's very possible too that like you're just their world. But 6 of Cups is reminiscing, nostalgia, thinking back on happier times. And it is very much about reunion. This intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. So we have the King of Wands coming out, so that's super easy. It's very much about courage. The King of Wands is super courageous. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is sticking out to me really strongly. But this card is just kind of just saying this person really hasn't built up their courage. It's very possible, like I'm almost seeing the Strength card, like there's an inner conflict, and the person just can't feel brave enough to make some sort of like death card, to make some sort of like ending, transformation, rebirth. So super interesting. All right, so let's do some guidance. So we have Archangel Ragoul coming out. So if you remember correctly, this is the Archangel that has like dominion over all of the angels. It's like the police of the archangels. Like he goes around and clears up any disputes that anyone has. So this angel here, I feel like there's definitely a separation. There's been some sort of disagreement between the 2 parties, and the person is, both people, very anxious to bring this back together. There's probably been more than one separation period. There's probably been like more than one runner chaser period. It's very possible that like maybe you did it first and now they're doing it, something like that. And I feel like that's why this angel is here to balance this out. The Hierophant coming out as many times as it did kind of just confirms that also. Uh-oh, my son's dog, guys, sorry. All right, let's see what else we get. So we have Friendship coming out, but look at the mirror. You guys see the mirror, right? So I think it's just giving me a confirmation, twin flame journey. But remember at the beginning, I said these 2 people met and they were friends, started out as friends. Definitely a twin journey, definitely seeing the mirror or mirroring, however you want to say it. We have Archangel Michael, which is super funny that this comes out because look at the King of Wands right here, guys. So your person definitely having some strong issue with courage. There's definitely some sort of, there's just a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear of changing something, doing something different, ending an old way of something. And that's why Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Michael comes when courage is needed. All right, so I feel pulled to do a couple magical times. Let's just get a little bit more guidance from Spirit. We have awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So your person had pay attention to the signs in the headspace. So yeah, your person is definitely seeing a lot of signs. It's very possible that you are too. Number of synchronicities definitely stuck out from the very, very beginning. Gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Dance. Find your heart's rhythm, step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Let's do one more. Friendship. Where else do we get friendship? We got it 2 different decks, guys. Look at that. Friendship, friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. That's going to be real direct for someone. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it goes to its intended receiver. I do feel like this is a really specific, very strong twin flame journey here. I do feel like there's some sort of separation here. Your person's definitely experiencing a lot of spiritual things they can't explain. They know it has something to do with their purpose and their future, but there's definitely a lot of fear both sides. I mean, anxiety was the bridging energy. All right, guys, let me know in the comments if that was for you. It's going to clean up really quickly. And of course, I will offer some free readings. AC says, will they end up together or will there be a split forever? That is the question, right? So the thing is, AC, in my own personal journey, I learned that we were always together and it's one soul. You can't separate. You can't choose. You don't have to. There's never, we do have free will. Each lifetime you have free will. Everybody can do what it is that they want to do. But your soul has a purpose. It has a path and it's going to follow that purpose and it's going to follow that path. However you want to do it. You can go kicking and screaming. I've learned the hard way. And when I stopped and I decided to listen, it goes a lot easier. So it's really up to the individual person. But I don't really honestly believe in separation. I know that sounds crazy, right? And again, that's really just based from my own journey. And I know that everybody's journey is different. But yeah, I just, from all the research I've done and all the things I've experienced, I just don't really believe in separation. I can see how people see 3D physical separation as a form of separation. But if you think about it, the energy is always connected. You can always manifest. You can always communicate. So yeah, I don't think it's really such a thing. Yes, Sandra, I am so sorry. And I will go back over those. The current energy was happy home, happy family for the subscriber. So I feel like the person is definitely trying to find some sort of emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment. Caring connection came out for your person's energy. Caring connection very much where the people meet, their friends. That's why the friendship card that kept coming up was interesting to me. And it just turns into something stronger. It clearly wasn't expected on either side, but definitely causing a lot of anxiety. I feel like the journey is what's causing anxiety. But the bridging energy was anxiety, which tells me that both people are just experiencing a lot of fear. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're anxious for the same reason. I definitely feel like divine feminine is ahead here and divine masculine a little behind. This is a divine masculine that like just recently experienced their first taste of spiritual awakening. Maybe has not even experienced dark night of the soul. Maybe has, I'm not sure. But I feel like it's very new to these people. But the anxiety, one person is anxious about the future. One person is anxious about the past. And I think that's why we've seen that hangman card while I was shuffling. So yeah, let me know if that was your reading. All right, let's pick AC out the gate. Wants to know, what am I supposed to do otherwise in the future? Okay, so AC, are you asking me, do you wait for this one person for the rest of your life? Is that what you're asking? Sandra says, not about my journey, but love hearing all the readings, learn something new each time. And that's true. You might have only had like bits and pieces. I watch Madam Adam on TikTok, and he's always talking about like if you hear someone else's reading, there could definitely have been a message there for you. So keep that in mind too. Career-wise, All right, so AC wants to know what to do career-wise. All right, let's use the energy oracle and see what spirit has to say for AC. AC working stuff. All right, let's see what we get for working stuff for AC. Angel of Strength comes out. Almost got like physical strength, so that's interesting. Woman Holding a Heart comes out. It's number 44. We have 50 and 44. And third chakra comes out. Interesting, interesting. Attachment was on the bottom. Not interesting. Okay, so Angel of Strength. I right away got like some sort of physical strength. Definitely could be like mental aptitude, mental strength, especially with Woman Holding a Heart here, because it's telling me this is going to have something to do with emotions and feelings. It's very possible that it's just going to take a lot of personal strength from you to be able to do this job. Third chakra is about your personal powers. It's like your personal life force, like your own beam of light that you put out into the world. So I'm definitely getting like you're going to help someone. Your job will be like where you help. You have to physically do something for them. But it's very possible that it's going to have something to do with emotions, feelings. I always get counseling with that type of energy. But I also feel like it's going to have something to do with like your own personal abilities. So super interesting. Let's pull some Rider-Waite. We'll use the Gilded Tarot. Maybe. All right. Let's see if we can clarify and get a little more information. All right, why is Angel of Strength here? Angel of Strength says that this angel comes down when you're needing to pull from your inner strength. So the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands. The Hierophant, again, balancing something out, bringing something from the 5D down to the 3D. It's about spiritualness. So I do feel like whatever the job is going to have something to do with like your own spiritual abilities. The Nine of Wands is like a fighter. This person doesn't give up. Let's look at Women Holding a Heart. Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds, like talking to someone. Not necessarily forcing them to do something, but just planting the seed and then letting them grow. Let it grow and see what comes. The sun comes out, joy, happiness. Third chakra, we have the Chariot. Strong Cancer energy, but the Chariot is about rules, regulations, black or white. So that's super interesting because it's falling on that card that I felt like was about your own personal power. And King of Pentacles, a protector and a provider. Strong earth sign. And King of Pentacles too is someone, I always say, you guys hear me say it sometimes, where it's like someone you put up on a pedestal. So it's very possible that you work for someone where you have to follow like a lot of rules and regulations, but it's for someone that you really admire. Page of Wands is on the bottom. Page of Wands is baby steps. All right, let's pull a guidance card for AC. See what Spirit says. How about work and stuff? Happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. All right, AC, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. AC says, I love psychology. Interesting. Super interesting. All right. So have you seen any comments from anywhere else? Me neither. I think our Twitch and Twitter was a bust, guys. That or we didn't do it right.
Well, I mean, I share it on Facebook too.
Yeah, I share it on Facebook too. But we're not streaming on Facebook, so when they click it, it takes it to their YouTube. I was wondering how that was going to work, if we should continue to stream or if we should try, but at least we tried. I'm going to keep the Twitch, I think, because it's new and it's still like growing, up and coming. But yeah, I don't think we're going to stream to Twitter. I think we'll keep Facebook. Thank you, AC. I never was on Twitter. Ever since I started doing all this, I very much have had to learn about social media. 40 years old, having to learn how to tweet.
She made it.
I do have an Instagram, AC. It is linked. There's a link for it in the bottom of all the YouTube videos. It should be linked in this one. Oh, thank you, AC. It's definitely been a learning curve for sure. All right, honey, you said charity? Interesting. All right, AC first. Let's see. I said AC. Charity, forgive me. It's like when I move on from one sign to the next, but I keep saying the last sign. All right, Charity. Let's see. Let's pull Energy Oracle, and let's try to see if we can figure out the who first, and then we'll pull some actual messages. Oh, no, I'm sorry. All right, so we're going to pull some actual messages, and then we'll pull some Rider-Waite and see if we can figure out the who. All right, so let's see what messages. Who wants to talk to Charity? Ooh, that's creepy. I know who we are. Keep pushing. And why did this happen to us? Ooh, that's going to be the one that tells you who it is. All right. On the bottom, Charity. I'm scared that you hate me. All right. Keep pushing, my personal favorite. All right, so I know who we are is super interesting. Is this your twin flame? Are you on a twin flame journey? How else would they know who you are, or who you both are? So that's kind of interesting. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, we have a Temperance, strong Sagittarius. So definitely try to figure out who has Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any major aspect on their birth chart, really. But Sagittarius is about healing. So whoever this is, Charity, you're probably not communicating because you're both off healing. Let's look at keep pushing. The Moon. So there's strong emotions. It's very possible there's a lot of fear. Both sides, a lot of fear. So Charity, that kind of tells me that love reading we just did, super interesting, with the person focused on emotional contentment and emotional understanding, and the other person trying to figure out where, like, how did the connection become so strong, and then anxiety was the bridging energy. So yeah, I feel like emotions are high on both sides, and your person is just definitely trying to keep you motivated. Definitely could be like higher self situation too, where they're trying to encourage you to keep going. Why did this happen to us? So that one stuck out right away. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is abandonment, rejection. Five of Pentacles is also that someone wants to come back home. And I'm scared that you hate me. Let's look at that one. The Sun comes out. What was it? I got the Self. I got the Self for the Sun. So that's interesting. That's super weird. And the Two of Cups comes out. The Two of Cups is my soulmate. But this person could just say, so, okay, the Two of Cups is like my soulmate clue card, right? But I'm sticking with the twin because I'm scared you hate me. the sun, which is, you know, happiness, but I also think it's like the self, like in the first house, the sun is always the first house on your birth chart. But Two of Pentacles, effort. These two people match efforts, and it's very possible that they're saying, I'm scared that you hate me because this person did not match your effort. All right. So now let's pull guidance and see, look, mercy, and see what spirit says. Like, do you hold on for this person? Do you forgive this person? Do you move on from this person? Is there someone new coming in? Is this person coming back with that Five of Pentacles? We are in Mercury retrograde, guys. All right. So let's see. We have manifestation. Oh, Charity, you're manifesting it. You're trying to bring them back. I see. Okay. It says your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So, Charity, if you're trying to manifest this person, or you're trying to manifest like a new soulmate, Spirit's telling you that desire, so what you desire, and belief, what you believe, are your power. And that's how you're going to manifest this into the 3D. All right, I hope that was helpful. Ooh, Charity says she thinks she knows who it was referring to. Like it was really specific. I kind of like doing those because we have an idea of what kind of message we want, but it's kind of interesting to see what someone else has to say to you. Absolutely, Sandra. Tell me what kind. Miss Tina's going to bed.
I don't know. I was confused. I told her it wasn't late here.
Well, she might be tired, honey. Like Charity says, yep, definitely trying to call in my loving forever partner. Okay. It's not that loud. All right, Sandra, let's pull from the Angel Inspiration deck. And let's see what messages Spirit has for Sandra. Wow, we have Be Accommodating coming out. It's number 12. It says flexibility, integrity. Learning to accommodate the ideas and beliefs of others does not require that you do not honor your own beliefs. Simply that you foster the ability to listen to others' viewpoints. When you expand your point of view to include that of other people, you step into a higher level of integrity. The angel asks, do you allow others to voice their own opinions and ideas? Do you feel the need to dominate and control all situations and people? Tell yourself, I'm able to accommodate situations and people around me and still maintain my integrity. I'm open and accepting of others' ideas, beliefs, and feelings. Okay, so kind of getting like it's possible that you're arguing with someone. Seek enlightenment. Friendship. Yeah. All right. I was trying. Look, be tolerant is on the bottom. Okay, so Sandra, I'm kind of picking up that it's very possible you're arguing with someone. I know this is going to sound weird, but it's very possible that there's just something you don't understand or something that you don't know, and that's why Seek Enlightenment comes out. A friendship, it's just kind of telling me, so the friendship card does show the mirror. And he talks about, like, are you your own friend? How do you speak to yourself? So I think it's got something to do with how you're speaking to someone. And be tolerant coming out. It's also very possible that this is like the situation could be flipped. Like maybe you're on this side and this someone else is doing this to you. So super interesting. But let's pull some regular Rider Waite. All right, let's look at be accommodating. What is Spirit trying to tell you to be accommodating about? Knight of Swords. So that's my breakup card. So be accommodating, but break up. No, I'm just find clarity, give clarity, speak clearly, allow someone to bring you a message. That definitely could be it. All right, seek enlightenment. Sandra, let's see why you have seek enlightenment. What does Spirit think you need to know? Wow, the Devil card comes out. So Spirit wants you to learn about something that's unhealthy, toxic. Could definitely be about some sort of cycle. Could definitely be about drug use. Let's look at friendship. And not just drug use, guys. Anything that's unhealthy or toxic. Friendship, we have Four of Wands. Four of Wands is union, firm foundation. The firm foundation is sticking out to me. I feel like financial security. So security and foundation is sticking out to me. And let's look at be tolerant. What is Spirit trying to say with be tolerant? And it's number 11. So look at that. 11, 11, 11. Interesting. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a self-restriction. Someone could feel like they're stuck, like they can't break free. It could be very possible, Sandra, only because I know your situation. But this is going to be about the sun. And Spirit's asking you to see it from a different perspective. So that's super interesting. All right, let's pull a guidance card. It's also very possible that this is flipped, reversed. So if you feel like it could be the other way, that your person is learning, you know, that it's not the way they see it. So we have creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today, and your choices become your reality. So since that's the guidance card, Sandra, I'm going to stick with what I said in the first place. I hope that was helpful, Sandra. Yes, I kind of got that feeling too, Sandra. Maybe like you're taking it personal or something like that. You know what I mean? Withdraw. Look at that. Withdraw was next. Thank you, Sandra. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it. It's Junior's last night. Home free before he has to go back to work.
So we're out. Peace.
No. I was looking at Sandra's comment. I read it wrong at first. So I do want to talk to you guys about the class that we have coming. Guys, I believe we have 2 spots left. I have filled them all as much as I can. We even have some new people and new subscribers that are joining us, which will be pretty interesting. I did have some hope for some of my OGs to come to the class, but I haven't got any emails anymore. So if for some reason I've missed you, because I'm looking at 54 new emails right now, just please shoot me an email back. 2 spots left, and I'm going to try to get those filled as quickly as possible. Let me see if I still have. Yes. So the 2 classes, I haven't set up the time yet. We are going to do them on the 22nd and the 23rd. This is going to be a twin flame coaching class, guys. We're just going to go in there and talk about our twin flame journey. I want you guys to see that, like, it's not you're not by yourself. You're not the only one. And I want everybody to be able to see that. I have created a Facebook group. I know some of the people that have joined don't have Facebook yet, or just don't have access to Facebook, don't have a Facebook account. I am trying to figure out a way that we can still communicate back and forth with that. So I will shoot you guys an email as soon as I get that figured out. The ones that have joined the group, please interact with everyone, get to know everyone, talk to each other. I think the first post I have in there is tell me what year you met with your twin. So answer the questions, interact, engage. I want us all to be really comfortable by the time we start the classes, because my plan is to have about 45 minutes of what I'm going to tell you about this journey and why you're in this journey. And then the next 45 minutes to do like Q&A and really just get to know each other and talk about our own journeys, so you guys can see how similar everyone's is. I can see it because I'm on this side, guys. So I can see all the things. And that's why I'm doing this class, is because I want all of you guys to see that, you're not the only ones. There's lots of us. There is a reason for all this madness. We do have a purpose. So if you guys are interested in those spots, please shoot me an email so that we can get started in that Facebook group. And again, I have not set the times for the 22nd and the 23rd. We will talk about it in the Facebook group. I'm going to try to get a time what's best for everyone. I will leave the video posted in the Facebook group and on my YouTube channel. Guys, it'll be unlisted. So it's not like anyone can see this video. It's not like anyone can see you or anything like that. It'll just be just regular me that they see. You can share it with the link with people if you want someone else to watch the class. You will be able to have that opportunity to do that for 2 weeks, guys. So that's pretty. Most people do the class and they take it right down. So kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, shoot me an email, purplelunarose@gmail.com. I know I forgot to stream it across the bottom, so I do apologize for that. But my email is in every video. So just go to my YouTube channel, description box. It's all the links are always in the description box. All right, guys. I think that's all I wanted to say. I think the Twitch needs a little bit more help, and I think the Twitter was a bust. But YouTube totally came through. So I think when we go to do our live, we will go back to Facebook. So guys, also too, I should tell you, I did have to reschedule my surgery. I'm pumping the 12 videos out for February 2022. The last couple of days and the next couple of days to come. I think we're halfway through right now. We got 6 more to go. I'm going to put those out over the weekend, so we will not be doing lives with the element signs. I was supposed to have surgery Friday. It was finally going to be the end to all of this madness, but I still am testing positive, so I had to reschedule. Yay! But so I will be home, so we are going to do some lives. It'll just be something fun, something different. If you guys have any ideas, shoot me a message. Let me know. I really like that live pick a card we did, so we might do another pick a card, something like that. But yeah, I'll still be here. We just won't be doing the element signs, only because the 12 videos are coming out. We will come back with the elements for live element signs next Friday. We'll start right back with our regular Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday schedule. All right, now I think that's it. Thank you, Charity. Charity says, wonderful job to both of you, honey. Thank you, honey, for always helping me keep everyone in order. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you so very much for listening to all my stuff. As always, sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you. Thank you, Miss L.